Welcome back to New Day Northwest. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the show, we recently painted our kitchen cabinets. So to figure out how we did everything wrong, here's Handyman Lawrence Huffines.
Hey, thanks.
Actually, Lawrence, this is probably one of our more successful projects because they haven't all been successes. But is there anything you would recommend that homeowners not paint themselves?
Probably the cabinets. Yeah, probably the cabinets. Yeah.
Luckily, mine were metal,
okay,
and
that's
we
good.
used
Yeah.
a sprayer thing.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit, I think, easier than most. But, I mean, there are so many things in the house that always seem to need a repaint.
Right.
You know, you finish repainting one thing, you notice the trim is messed up on the other. So give us some good tips. You have some tricks to get us started.
Yeah.
So what's the first tip?
So the first thing is to get the right tool for the job.
Okay.
And a lot of times people will come in and they'll buy really cheap paintbrushes and they'll want pro results with cheap paintbrushes.
Yeah, and that's just not going to happen.
Exactly. My favorite brush is a brush. It's called the Shortcut by Wooster.
Wooster.
And yeah, grab one. And
okay. Now these are cool.
Yeah, so they're fun little brushes.
What's this thing do?
So that is so you can hang it on the side of your paint
Look
can.
at, there's like a little
kickstand.
thing. Okay, so this is really nice brush.
Yeah.
All right.
And so we're going to use a little thing. Also, carrying your paint in something. This is a little paint pail, and your thumb can actually go through this, and so you can carry it around so you don't drop
I feel like
your paint.
Rembrandt.
I know. And so here, why don't we? I'll mix this up real quick. Always make sure to shake up your paints or stir your paints to make sure they're ready to go.
You don't want it because the pigment and the colors, they settle differently.
Exactly.
Okay.
So one of the tricks to painting a flat surface, I'll start and then I'm going to have you do.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Is you want to dip your paintbrush in and then you want to wipe off one side.
Just one side?
Just one side.
Oh, that's what I do when I paint my nails.
See? Very similar.
So
and
true.
then you're going to actually push the paint down. Actually, get a little closer to the side. And then you see how I'm fanning out those bristles?
Oh, so you let basically you let the brush do the job for you.
Yeah, you don't want to force it. Just go nice and slow against it. So that's one.
All right.
So would you like to try any of that?
Okay, let me try.
All right.
Let me try. All right. So kind
Press
of
down. Yeah, a little ways away.
A little bit of ways away
Yep.
at the ball.
And just the edge is all you're looking for. Yep. That's it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this.
See? You're a natural.
I was joking with Handyman Huffines about the fact that when you do makeup all the time, sometimes you do have a steadier hand. But I like that tip to let the paintbrush do the work for you.
Exactly.
Oh, I just messed it up. Okay,
You're
don't
okay.
look at that.
No.
Don't look at it.
Just needs a second coat. That's it.
All right, so if you aren't so sure how steady your hand is, can you use the good old-fashioned painter's tape?
You totally can. A lot of people make little mistakes in painter's tape by leaving it on forever. And so let me show you real quick.
Okay, that's
the best
good.
way.
What do you mean leaving it on forever? Like,
well, some people will leave it on for 4 days, a couple days.
to let it dry.
Let it dry. A lot of paint doesn't need that much time to dry. So if we had this piece down, and then we could paint an edge. Do you feel like painting a little bit there?
All right.
Your classic red.
Oh, you want me to grab this
no,
one?
you get anyone.
Okay. I don't want to, because you can reuse these brushes as many times as you want, as long as you keep them clean, right?
That's right. And one thing I forgot to tell you about is you only want paint on the tips, never in the heel of your brush.
Because that's impossible to get clean.
Exactly. And then you're going to toss it or have bad results.
All right, what am I doing?
So why don't you just dip some in there? And remember I said you're going to wipe off half of it. There you go. And then why don't you just use this edge here and just paint along the edge.
Okay, and now I don't have to worry. I can just do my thing.
Just do the whole thing.
Is there a good stroke method?
You know, actually, just going one direction is a lot. Just like the band, one direction.
All right, I'll remember that. Okay. So don't go back and forth, just one direction the whole way.
And so since I just applied that, now you want to gently remove the tape.
Just after I did this?
Just after you did it.
Are you sure?
You're going to want to make sure you have a good even coat, but yeah.
Okay.
And so here, we'll just grab this. Do you want to slowly see if we can get the tablecloth in there?
All right.
So see how nice the edge is when you just do it? If we leave it around, the paint will work underneath that edge.
That's why sometimes, I mean, there's a little bit that's come out here.
Yeah. And the frog tape will actually give you a little bit better results. It's all designed for like sharp edges. Okay. And so it's a little bit nicer.
Maybe a little more expensive, but it's definitely good to know.
For sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. It's because all of us think, leave it on the longer, and we've all done this, but take it off.
Want to make it good.
Let me reiterate the two important things he said. One direction, and take that tape off right away. Okay.
Exactly.
What about doing some more like fun paint projects?
Because
I see these over here.
Yeah, here, we'll get rid of this brush for
Before I get red paint all over my dress.
So these are little fun canvases that we make, and instead of masking with paint, bring that.
This one looks like a kitty.
Yeah, and we're gonna mask with Dawn dish soap.
Dish soap?
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So check this out. Why don't we throw these over here?
All right.
And then we're gonna get you. Do you want to pick a color of spray paint? One or two there?
Pink.
All right. Let's go with some pink. And any other color? You just want to go
black.
Black. Actually, we can't go black yet. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
That's part of the process.
About
you
pink and red.
Okay,
That
there we
sounds
go.
fun.
All right. Do you want to paint, or do
Yeah,
you want me
I do.
to?
I wanna do it.
All right. Do you want any gloves, or are you just gonna? Now we're doing this. All right.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I just spray the whole thing.
Yeah, about 6 inches away. Yep. Let's spray that whole thing. Let's get a little closer.
See, this is why I was not allowed to spray the cabinets, because I'm getting little blotches.
That's okay.
I am not going to get this dress dirty anymore, I swear.
That's perfect.
Okay.
And so you could add another layer, so you could do like maybe a stripe with that. Can you do
stripe?
just, I don't know, what do you think, end to end, or something? Okay. So then once this dries, then we're going to apply some dish soap. So we already have one that's dried with the magic of TV here. It's not your exact colors, but I don't know. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, I like that. That'll do. That'll do.
Great. So now we're going to take this Dawn dish soap. And we're going to work it from one side to another to make a pattern. So we're going to dip it and drizzle it like you're a 5-star chef here. There we go.
What am I doing?
Yeah. Do you want to change the direction? There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, there.
All right. Okay, now what?
And now you're going to take your black spray paint.
Ooh.
Shake that up.
Okay.
And then we're just going to spray the whole thing.
The whole thing?
The whole entire thing.
Oh, but it's so pretty.
Well,
okay.
It's still going to be pretty cool. And we can get a little bit closer with the spray paint.
Okay. Apparently, I don't know my 6 inches very well.
Well, that's all right. You're being very generous.
So if you want more color, you would use more soap, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yep. And so it's whatever you're masking.
We have only about 30 seconds
all right,
left
we're going
to
to
wrap
step
it
to
up.
the end. Here, let's pull that canvas out of there. We have one that has already been painted at that level.
Oh.
And it's still wet. So now we're going to take some water here.
Okay.
And we can rinse that off.
Oh, how fun.
Do you want me to hold it? Do you want to try to rinse it?
Yeah, I want to rinse it.
All right. Oops.
Dawn, tough on grease, but also on canvas. And look at that. So it just, the Dawn keeps the paint from adhering where it was.
Exactly. And so we can just wipe it off and you see.
I
You got this.
love this. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah. You have taught us so much today, from actually painting to art. You really, truly are a handyman genius. Thank you so much.